People of Reddit, you have passed. How can you make your funeral as unpleasant and embarrassing as possible for everyone else? Let's hop right in. Story 1. Roll me down a hill in a giant hamster ball through a hilly obstacle course. There will be a series of holes dug at the bottom of the hill. My family will bet on which hole I land in. The winners split the inheritance. I am buried in the same hole I land in. Story 2. A scavenger hunt of sorts, with a pre-recorded video that would go as such. Hello, my beloved family. I died a secret billionaire. I liked to live a simple life, and to this end, I never told anyone about the wealth I managed to acquire, and I invested it into gold. My dear family, I am about to share this wealth with you all. You see, there is a safe. In this safe is a signed deed giving ownership of all my gold to the person who can find the safe's key. Where is this key? I can imagine you're all asking this question to yourself. It's in me. I have arranged for private autopsy to take place after my ultimate demise. The clinician has been instructed to hide the key to the safe somewhere within my body. You now have 1 hour to find the key before the funeral home staff, as instructed, are to cremate my body, along with the handwritten note from me with the directions to the safe. Good luck. Could you imagine? Oh, man. You know, the most conniving, least moralistic person in that group is going to be the one that gets that key, because they're going to have no qualms of just ripping you wide open. So hopefully the whole family's awful at that point, because otherwise... Story 3. Bequeathments would be performance-based. The truck goes to whoever can hawk a loogie the farthest. 5,000 to the person willing to give Dad a wedgie. 5,000 to Dad for accepting the wedgie. An additional 5,000 for ripping the underpants during aforementioned wedgie. All the stuff in the house goes to the winner of the tomahawk toss. Loser mows the lawn for a year. House will go to the first person to slap the lawyer reading this. Good luck. Story 4. Everyone at my funeral gets a taser. At some random point during the ceremony, a buzzer will sound. When the buzzer sounds, the last person standing gets everything in my will. Even better if we can get an announcer hired. The atmosphere is electric. The air sizzles with the excitement of the onlookers who had decided not to participate in this battle royale. Wait. No, my mistake. The sizzling was from the tasers. However, those are not ordinary tasers. They are powered not by batteries, but by opportunity, greed, desperation, and grief. 1 hour ago, these two solemn warriors that remain did not know they would end up here, but they were spurred into action by the buzzer of fate. One of them, a young man in his early 20s, he did not appear to be sad, only focused. He was a co-worker of the deceased and is fighting only for the prize. He doesn't even know why he's in attendance. He wasn't even that good of friends with the man, but that matters very little now. He is skilled with a taser, and until now he never had a way to display said skills. His opponent, an old savvy woman with hair of soft white. She is the grandmother of the deceased, and she taketh no crap from no one. In her days she has seen a great deal. Many have fallen at the hands of her electric prowess. Tears streamed down her face. She loved her grandson very much, and she knew him better than anyone. And she knows the best way to honor him is to stand triumphant in a taser duel. Now, as they size each other up for the final showdown, we shall see who will reign victorious. I hope my announcer voice was good, but that was fun. I enjoyed that. Story 5. I know a lot of secrets in my family, dirty laundry that they don't think I know about. I plan on making a video will that will play at my funeral, but it won't really be a will, just a video of me revealing everything I know about them. Any of my surviving relatives that have pissed me off are going to get all of their dirty secrets listed off one by one. Who cheated on who did drugs, etc. And if it makes them mad, what are they gonna do? I'm dead. Story 6. I'm getting cremated. At the reception afterwards, we play a pre-recorded message of me where I say at the end, I want to be a part of all of you, so I had my children bake the ashes into the cookies you're all eating. Story 7. Leave directions for your hair and teeth to be made into Victorian-style mourning jewelry, like a big bling chain with a braid of my hair and a tooth sticking off. Each person would have to wear me before the lawyer reveals my bequest. No dead old lady jewelry, no soup for you. Story 8. Not my will, but a request. I want my slow funeral procession to go down a busy one-lane highway during 5 o'clock rush hour on a Monday when everyone is trying to get home from work. Okay, now that's just rude. Story 9. I'll ensure that I'm buried before the reported time of the funeral, and that when everyone else arrives, they're not told where my grave is. Also, the funeral's at midnight, and they are locked in the graveyard until they dig up my casket and get the key wedged up my butt. Story 10. First, I want to sit up in the coffin and narrate my own eulogy, making my mouth move to a recording, like Teddy Ruxpin. Then, after I'm done, have me wave and say, "I'll see everybody again real soon, bye now." Then I lay back down and close the lid. Second, as they're turning the crank to seal it, I want them to play Pop Goes the Weasel, to make everyone wonder if I'm going to pop out like a jack-in-the-box. Third, I want Dare to Be Stupid to be played on a loop on low volume with speakers to be hidden in strategic places so people won't be sure if they heard anything or not unless they stop and listen. Finally, I was originally going to leave orders that I be filled with popcorn and cremated, but after doing the research and discovering that wouldn't work, I decided to do things differently. Popcorn will be served during the reading of the will. At the end, a special effects assisted video of me being cremated while being filled with popcorn will be shown. So if someone knows exactly why that wouldn't work, if it's just because the cremation is too much heat, or if there's something about you can't just shove ready-made popcorn kernels in your body, I would like to know the actual science behind why this wouldn't work, because that sounds hysterical. Alright, now we hop onto the rapid fire section for stories too short to make a full entry out of, but too good to be left out. Let's go. Have an open casket and request to be dressed up as a clown. I'm talking red nose and rainbow wig. Make them mourn you with a silly little rubber ducky on your shoulder. Donate my skin to science and then have an open casket funeral. Fake bottom casket. Unlocked after put in place on the pedestal. That way when they go to move it to the graveyard, I fall out the bottom. I would hire a magician to come saw me in half. If anyone wants to inherit, everyone has to come to the funeral dressed as Donald Duck. Everyone. I'll record a video saying, "So let me guide your attention to the pot in the middle of the room. Yes, that one right there. Whoever poops in it first gets my fortune." Hire lookalikes to sit in the audience at my funeral. Oh, and get someone dressed as the Grim Reaper to point at someone else. Make my body fart once in a while. And not cute little Jimmy squeezed out a toot farts. I'm talking bullfrogs getting run over by a Mack truck. Oh man. We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our dear Jeremy. He was a son, a father, and a friend. A friend to many, best friend to some. And it will always be remembered how it will always be remembered how excuse me. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. And just the description, bullfrogs, multiple, plural, getting run over by a Mack truck. I love that. That whole thing is just hysterical. I know for my take, I think I'd probably have to go the route of getting my ashes turned into a crystal. One story I heard was a guy wanted to get his skull taken out and polished, and then get the remainder of his ashes turned into 2 little crystals that we put as his beady little eyes in his skull, and then you just could have his skull passed around the family. You know, you get great-granddad this weekend. That's okay. You can have him. Just absolutely no, it's totally fine. I don't want to hang on to great-granddad's skull. He's yours this week. You can have him. Look out, kids. Great-granddad's watching. Don't want to do anything that he wouldn't approve of. Just right on the mantelpiece, like above the fireplace. Ugh, could you imagine? Jeez. Alright, guys. Well, this was a shorter one, but that's all for today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. I'm ReddList, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now. Oh, God. Saved it.